Wedding planner approached me.
Okay.
So say this couple wants me. Guess what? Next day, the wedding planner told me, bro, couple saw you posted last night for someone that they don't like, and they decided not to have you. I sent to the bride. The bride said, I didn't know she don't like me. We were colleagues. I thought, okay.
Pecah lubang. Okay, welcome guys back to Property Titus Link. Today we are on our second episode, Unfiltered with Titus, with my friend Emcee Collin. Collin, would you like to say hi to everyone?
Hello, hi everyone. 我要吃螺丝一下. I also want to eat some screws. But anyway, thank you for having me on your show. I heard it's really unfiltered. So let's talk.
So a little bit of background between myself and Collin. We used to be colleagues back in the bank, and after a while we parted ways, and right now he is a full-time professional MC.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
So Collin, maybe give a quick introduction to our viewers.
I'm Emcee Collin. I've been doing MCing for 16 years, more than 16 years, and owning an events business. So previously I met him in the bank. We were colleagues, managing teams and all. But we chose to create our own path now.
So be sure to follow Collin on his social media, Emcee Collin over here.
Thank you. Yeah.
So you were doing well in the bank after that, or insurance.
Yeah.
But after like a few years, I remember you decided to make this decision and pursue your MCing career full time.
So it took a while. So after the insurance days, there were some stories behind, but then I changed track to in management in the bank, and I met Titus. That last bank that I went to probably wasn't the greatest experience. On the 11th month, my boss sat me down and said, actually something along the line is like, bro, you like a bit too appear too much in front of a lot of people when you host. People start to ask a lot of questions about your emceeing and all. But and I could declare to MAS, I declare to the bank about the side income and all. So and it doesn't affect, and there's no conflict of interest. So if you ask me to make a choice, right, I decided just leave. Although I know he didn't mean to ask me to leave. In fact, he there's a reason that I believe that he knows that time when I left the agency and all, insurance agency, I wanted to break bond to leave. So and when I joined the bank side, I was still in that one. So he knows I'm in that because he was the one who kind of like guaranteed me for the loan itself. So I believe he knows that my situation is better to be in the bank than doing it freelance, doing the emceeing freelance. So, but he was probably surprised that I made a choice. Otherwise, so I just tender and left.
Collin, your events hosting, what kind of events do you usually do?
Yeah, so I do a lot more road shows. I do a lot of FMCG roadshows. FMCG roadshows means the brands in supermarket. So other than FMCG roadshows, weddings will be another kind of event I host more. So these two more. Then followed by probably grassroots events and D&D.
Yeah, so I remember I've been to one of the wedding that you hosted. Right?
真的，我忘记了。
有。A lot of guest feedback. It seems like you, even though you are like a vendor, but you kind of like a friend to this couple, whereby you know them from day one. So what happened behind the scenes? I'm sure there's a lot of things, a lot of work required.
First of all, that's the effect that I want to achieve. I want to achieve something different. I want to give people something different when they attend the wedding. First of all, because I think Singaporeans love the idea of having friends to host. I don't want to think it's budget, okay? I want to think that it's more because of that familiarity that your friend have about you. And getting a friend host for you will have that familiarity.
Yeah.
That's what I thought I wanted to create. So the only way to create this is to know the couple, know the audiences, that means the guests, before I host a wedding, I will actually meet my couple for 4-5 hours. But there's no cap to this unless I got the next appointment.
They engage you already, then you spend the time, or haven't engaged you, you willing to spend the time?
No, also they engage me, but bro, when they engage me, they don't need to pay anything because I don't take deposit, ma. I think I'm the only idiot to do this. But so I don't take deposit, but I will do pre-confirm. So I will meet them out, make sure that they know what they're signing up for. And for me to gauge also lah, like whether this couple easy to do or gonna be a challenging one. Got an interesting one. This one not confirmation.
Please.
This one got a wedding planner approach me.
Okay.
So say this couple wants me, but that very night, right? That very night I was hosting another wedding. Guess what? Next day, the wedding planner told me, bro, the couple saw you hosted last night for someone that they don't like. And they decided not to have you.
They attended the wedding that you hosted?
No, they didn't. They saw on social media that I hosted for someone that they don't like.
Okay.
And they don't want to use me.
Wow.
I'm going to tell this my couple, the bride, because I know it's no the bride one. So, hey sister, actually 这个人找我嘞，他们讲他们后来看到我帮你们 host 哦，他不要用我嘞。
And what she said?
She just who very curious. I remember this, and then on the wedding day, right, I really go
and take photo.
I go to the wedding planners IG. I already saw the person. Then copy and paste. I sent to the bride. Sister, remember a few months ago?
So they really don't like each other.
No, the bride say, I didn't know she don't like me. We were colleagues. I thought okay.
Pecah lobang. So what about like maybe a very memorable experience you have during your MC work?
Memorable I break my ligament.
What happened? MC 可以
我一直
跌倒的。
我一个 ligament 捐给政府，捐给Singapore Armed Forces during airborne.
Okay.
另外一个是捐给我的 wedding couple during COVID.
What happened?
So while they were doing yam seng, right? Everyone was standing out, so I was running, doing my runs, but that venue a bit tight, a bit small. When they stand up and stood up, right, wow, not much space for me to run around one. Then I mean, the moment I know it, right, I saw the Q pole in front of me when I was running, and then
Langgar.
Then never mind, in that very tight space and awkward angle, I hop over.
Portal.
Haven't. I hop over the Q pole, but overshot, nearly hit the second pair of Q pole.
你可以去 Olympic 的。
我做那个 hurdles
你跳两个嘞？
我跳两个 but 很 awkward 的，因为 I had this weird sensation that I know already. Because I broke my ligament before, so I know what kind of feeling.
What's the biggest wedding you have done before?
I think it's around there, 560 packs. Wedding is that, but event then 1,000 plus. That's like those National Day rally. National Day dinner. National Day rally 会。他问我那么多问题he asked me so many questions already. I shared a lot already. Right? So time for me to ask him the question. Residential first So we always hear about people sharing. Hey, if you are married, right, you should ask only one party to be tied to that HDB, and then the other one free up for a private condominium or private landed lah. So how to still do this?
So to answer your question, last time maybe like I think about 7 to 10 years ago, HDB 2 names inside you can decouple. You can take out one person's name, but right now you cannot. So if let's say both person, husband and wife, name in the HDB, you want to buy condo, you can, but you must pay ABSD.
Yeah.
So if you want to take out, you must take out both. So when you take out both, of course, both of you must sell lah. Then maybe one go and buy a property for own stay, a bigger one. Then the other name buy an investment one. So right now, I think HDB don't allow decoupling. Right? Ever since I believe it's early 2010 2010 to 2012, this period.
So no way to reset this anymore.
Cannot.
The only thing is to eventually sell the matrimony home or that BTO that you have or HDB that you have.
Yes.
Then split up one to buy one property each.
Yes.
But of course then it cannot be HDB, right? One can be resale HDB, right? The other
Cannot,
one can
because you buy HDB, you must have family nucleus.
Okay. This couple wants to buy a HDB BTO. Okay. Can they buy the house now, but then with one name, then the other one free up for?
Cannot, because in order for
cannot,
you to buy a BTO, you need family nucleus, ma. So that's also, I think, one of the measures previously government came out so that to cool down the private property market. If not, everybody two name buy HDB, then take one name out, go and buy condo, then buy condo already, then rent out HDB, then end up HDB, the purpose is for people own stay, ma. But end of the day, there will be a lot of HDB that become rental, which is not the point of HDB.
Okay, understand. So is it because of this then that what 99 and 1% thing came out, and then the news and all?
No, the 99 one, actually, the misconception about 99 one is there is a legal way, correct way to do 99 one. But what came out in the news is the illegal way. What is the illegal way? Long story short is they try to avoid tax.
Yes.
So I own one property. You are my daughter, you are my son, 21-year-old. You don't have money to buy one, but you don't have property under your name. So I use your name to go and buy a property. Don't need ABSD, right?
Yes, correct.
But immediately you sell me 1%. So I pay ABSD on the 1%. So that is the illegal way. Originally, if I were to take 100% to buy into the new property, I need to pay ABSD on the 2 million.
I see.
But now I only pay 1%, which is on 20,000.
Understand.
So this one is to siam tax. Illegal. But if let's say, for example, you and me, husband and wife, both got no property. Now I want to own 1%, my wife own 99%. Doesn't matter to IRAS because we still pay IRAS 100% of the tax that we are liable to pay. So we never siam. So this is okay.
I mean, since there's no decoupling anymore, there's no chance to free up 1% already. So eventually, if we were to sell our BTO, how do you suggest to go about with your measure about one buy a staying one, the other one buy, the other name buy investment one?
First thing I think to focus on is the financial aspect. Of course, I think buy house, we want to buy good house, we want to buy big house, we want to earn more money in resale market. But we also don't want to buy until very stressed.
Yes.
So if let's say, for example, both earning decent income, the TDSR, the financial, the down payment, all this can afford. Sure, husband earning more can go for 3-bedder. Wife earning less go for 1-bedder. Provided not too stressed. But if let's say, for example, both combine just nice, then my suggestion maybe would to be just both names go into one private property first. And you do the 99 one arrangement. So you maybe put your name 99%, your wife name 1%. So when the income grows next time, then you buy out your wife's 1%. Then your wife has a better income to go and buy something else.
For commercial, do you think, is it still worthy?
So commercial and retail, first thing is there is no ABSD.
Yes.
So that is the main attraction for people to look at commercial. My experience with commercial, helping a few clients, right, is the capital appreciation for commercial. It's not as predictable as residential. Right. A lot of commercial owners or clients, they go in, they probably want to go for rental yield. I just share one experience. Recently, I helped my client lease a commercial unit. He bought in around 10 years ago at 8 million. I did a valuation. I was shocked.
Now left.
The valuation is 4 million.
Wow.
So 8 million become 4 million, but his rental yield is okay throughout the years. But at 4 million, he will sell. I don't think he will sell. He will hold. You put the capital appreciation 8 to 4. Residential, I think we hardly hear such movement before. We have to look at it. What is the objective? Objective is for cash flow, then maybe commercial rental yield makes sense. Objective is for capital appreciation, then maybe residential might be a better way to do go about doing it. Of course, ABSD come into picture, decoupling come into picture. All these have to go and weigh it out to see which one makes more sense.
So if I say I want to buy, if I got a unit that I'm looking at, a commercial unit that I'm looking at, 60 years lease but left with 45 years, I plan to say operate my business in it for the first 20 years or 25 years. By then I will retire. I think, how do these plans sound for you?
So if you are using, right now you're renting, right? So if let's say you're renting like 4,000 a month, so by buying, are you able to save on cash flow? I believe your money installment will not be so high. Right? So that is a win already.
Yes.
You cut your business cash flow.
Yeah.
Yes, down payment you pay a bit, but monthly cash flow you probably save around 20-30%. Right? And subsequently, let's say you run 25 years. 25 years later, left 20 years lease, you rent out. I believe your commercial property will be fully paid.
Yeah.
And that would then give you a monthly cash flow for your retirement.
Correct.
Like,
that's
like
my plan.
4,000-5,000, I don't know 4,000, 5,000, and then that will supplement. Yes, maybe end of the day, whether your commercial property gonna en bloc, they buy back, or let's say it goes down to zero. Then we have to work out the cash flow over these 45 years. Your first 25 years business cash flow, you save 20% of rental. After the last 20 years, you actually get $5,000 a month, which is 60,000. You get 1.2 million. So see whether the ROI is it a good. I would say if it's a good 5%, yeah, it's worthwhile considering. Of course, if you work out the ROI to be 2%, then maybe you are better off renting. But like I mentioned, it really depends on objective, whether you want cash flow or you want capital gain. If you want capital gain, there are maybe better options in terms of residential. Right, you can always hear 3 to 5 years, maybe 300,000 to 400,000 profit for residential. It's really something that a lot of clients are benefiting it from. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Since Collin is a professional MC, I'll just get him to do the closing for us today.
Closing 就是 Okay, everyone, if you like the video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. For YouTubers, remember to subscribe. Okay, and of course, catch more content from Titus. If you want to know more, or you want to know more about property, if you want to ask him questions, leave your comments below so that he can create more content to your need or to your request. I will see you at the next event. He will see you in the next episode or at the next property viewing. Alright, bye-bye.
As always, guys, God bless.
God bless. God bless.